Philadelphia Eagles.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
Let's get busy. Oh, man.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
Running.
Throwing right away. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and now fall incomplete.
I don't see more than trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Second and 10. Sets up to throw it. Buying time to his left. And his throw is incomplete.
So far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Crowd getting in it a bit already. Here's an early 3rd and 10. Hurts.
Give me that shit.
Man, that's Devontae Smith. And he'll be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
There's another example where defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Yeah, boy, that's going to be close. He didn't get much at all there, but he got the first. Looked like they might have held him defensively, but the referee signals it will be a first down. Credit there goes to those guys up front.
Certainly does, but we're also seeing how quarterbacks are doing it nowadays on the sneak. When I played high school ball, my coach John Ford used to say, just get down behind those guys and pick up the first down. Now these guys might hesitate and count, use their vision in their eyes, and find the crease and dive for it that way.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
2nd and 5. They'll set up to throw. Complete. Smith has it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Hurts finding Smith for the Philly first. We got to like what you're seeing from this offense here on the first drive. A nice, sustained series to begin the game. It will continue after picking up another first there.
Would you say the word methodical comes to mind? I love the execution. I love what they're doing on this drive. They're controlling the ball, controlling the game, they're controlling the clock.
Now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now a 2nd and 10.
Oh, nice.
Quick slant here to Smith. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 31-yard line. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And he's left with
Smart move.
here, but to throw it away.
So it looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Here's 2nd and 10. They go play action with Hurts. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Here's Swift. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. DeAndre Swift, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. DJ Dallas to return it from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10 at the 20. Here's Walker to start the drive. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. 10 yards and a Seattle first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Nice.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. A first look here for DJ Dallas to the 43, 2nd down.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they've got it 2nd and 7. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. He'll find Metcalf. Gets by him, and now a little daylight. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles 33. A big play there on the catch and run, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
That's a play that'll likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. On the give, it's Walker. Tackled by Avonte Maddox.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
From the 29, here's the 2nd and 5. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Now Geno. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They snap it to Smith. And he is caught. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
What an excellent end result for them. But let's go back to the decision, first of all, to go for it all on 4th down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it. Makes the right read there, gets the ball to his receiver. They get the first down. Now 1st and goal.
Walker will take this into the end zone for a Seahawk touchdown.
Boy, 2 long, sustained drives by each team to start things out. It's kind of similar to how the pitch clock has shortened baseball. That means we'll be out of here quickly if we get a few more drives like that. We're in the 2nd quarter now, and we've only had 1 drive apiece, each of which have ended with touchdowns.
Jason Myers now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Second down, here's Hurts. Flushed out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. Complete. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. A big play there for Philly. And even 40 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. He'll look to throw.
Come the fuck on, man.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again. Back to throw again.
Y'all got to be kidding me.
Touchdown. DeAndre Swift. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Dallas now to return it from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can. Elliott tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick, and he'll bring this one back to the 29. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep
Come on, man. No fucking
and he'll
way.
go down here right around the 23-yard line. So the completion good for 7 there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. Dancing to his left.
Oh my God. There's some little acrobatic shit.
Eagles going to take the
Oh.
first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. He'll look to throw. And he's got it. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd
That's some
and goal.
And they
bullshit.
ran just a little underneath route here on 1st and goal, but there's really not a whole lot of room to operate this close to the goal line. He's just not able to get loose after the catch.
Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. This is caught. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And now what we have here, a 3rd and goal. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. Gainwell.
Come on, man.
Take this one in for an Eagles touchdown. And they would not be denied on the ground, powering it in just one play after they got stopped short.
And how about how many tight ends are on the field? Because in today's NFL, we think of the tight end more as a pass catcher. But this group, they tell them you've got to be able to run block to stay on this team. And they committed to it and got it done right there.
Elliott now to add the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. Dallas now to return it from his end zone. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And the half will begin with a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Reed Blankenship delivering the hit.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
And Smith, this throw finds Smith and Jigba. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
They'll wind up getting just a yard, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Smith. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they take advantage of what looked like an unsure defense. They wind up getting 8 on 4th and 3. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the 1st down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. But somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Back to throw, Smith. Not wasting time, going right back to DK Metcalf. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to make it 4th down. And before this 4th and 3 play, we're going to get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Throwing again is Smith. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
Yeah, deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Zach Cunningham with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
They were well aware of the scoreboard as they went into halftime, and they know how tough it's been to put up any kind of points. But if there's a positive after that play, is that they were able to take a shot at the end zone on their opening drive of this half. The negative, though, that shot at 6 ended in an interception, and we know that's not going to jumpstart this struggling offense.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. Back to throw now in his own end zone. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now. They'll throw again from their own end zone. Under pressure, and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety.
The goal here is about getting any kind of positive yardage in this spot because you don't care who, you don't care how. You just want to try and buy a little space and get away from your own end zone. But in this spot, the defense was all over that play and equally motivated to stick them with a safety.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Throwing now is Geno. Targeting the out route, and he completes this to Metcalf. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
A shotgun snap for Smith. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. The offense on third down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. Geno now to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. They start the drive here with Gainwell. Shreds him with a stiff arm. Fights through, and now a crease. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Kenneth Gainwell with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Eagles have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that will make this a 19-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Dallas now to return it from his end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now Geno on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now a throw here, hold in. Oh, what a juke into space. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 11 yards for number 11.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Geno is going to get this complete to Walker. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores,
that's still a benefit to this squad.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 22-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice 1st down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. That's big Jordan Davis powering in to drop him. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get, because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double teamed and sometimes triple teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
And Smith's throw caught here by Metcalf. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now Gino. And he fires one incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Hey, watch the screen, baby. Watch the screen. Check 59, cover.
Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Seahawks have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
They go back to the ground, this time Swift. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because We've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome.
What's up, Rockstar?
What up, dude?
What you up to, my guy?
Sitting here playing Madden, that's all.
Yeah, cool. Sitting there fucking around painting my cars because I couldn't start anything because a thunderstorm just came through and power flickered twice. Like I'm gonna start everything again.
Oh, yeah. You got a generator hooked to the house?
Actually, I don't. Need to, but I don't.
Yeah. I got one.
Key, man.
Yeah, they key, man. You got a house, you gonna need that shit. Don't care what nobody say.
Yeah, you're very popular when the power goes out for a week.
Yep, that shit ain't no joke. I learned, I had to go over to Puerto Rico when the lights and shit went out over there and all that, and I worked. Yo, I found I had one of those little camping generators, bruh, and I'm always keep a generator. I learned my lesson from that shit. Always keep a generator.
Yeah, remember when it froze down here for like
I remember when that happened in Texas.
And I can go without electricity. With no water though, that fucking sucks.
Oh yeah, water is so fucking key. Ooh my god.
Like just simple shit like, well, we can't cook with the power, but fuck, we can't do anything. We can't wash dishes or anything. God damn
you can't wash dishes, the bathroom, your hands. You be thinking differently there. You be like, what the fuck?
Well, you don't think differently. You try to do it like, oh yeah, I can't do that either. And then like,
You realize you need water for everything. That shit is crazy. You want to make some rice? You need some water.
It was funny, man. It was like Africa, dude. Like we're all going to the community pool getting fucking garbage cans of water, putting our toilets and shit. But man, we went third world quick.
Yeah, but shit can get real like that. I always say that. Like people don't know. I did a lot of disasters. You know what I'm saying? Going and cleaning up. Doing the telecommunication part of it, but I seen a lot of shit, man. Like, oh my god, if that happened to us, it happened to Texas. So so it's real. Like it's a different survival. You never been through it. You know what I'm saying. You'll never know. But by me going to Puerto Rico and doing that, I was there for the first 52 days before they had lights. Yeah, that shit is real. Like, yeah, that's real. That's some real shit.
Yeah, I was over it.
Yeah, I'm sure, man. Like, the power ain't no joke when it goes out. I see you got the text set for the races and shit, man. I got to get into it, man.
Apparently Clutch and now Nasty can do it because of his work schedule, and apparently Charles is going to start too. So we're going to start all fresh. Start all points fresh.
Yeah, I try to keep that in mind because I know by next month I'm gonna have the steering wheel and everything. Because if I'm gonna play that, because that game is definitely, I'm gonna say it's 3 games online that I love the most. But I feel like you gotta have the correct shit. Gran Turismo, Madden, and the show. Baseball. I think those are the best for me. I think those are the best games online.
Yeah, the only thing I would say about the steering wheel, it doesn't make it easier. It makes a whole other game. But
it makes a whole other game, man.
Learning the fucking track and learning the line. That's basically it. You could have the fastest fucking car. Oh bullshit, it don't matter.
Yeah, it don't matter. You gotta learn the track. You're right.
That's key right there.
And then you got to know something about your car when it's turning, and like you got to know something. It ain't just
it's just familiarity. Jesus, that was tough. Being familiar. Yeah, I mean, I've been running test laps on that track just to find that I can't take the same line. But when I do find that same line, it's fucking fast. I just can't do it every time. That's what makes someone good. Man, you know what I saw on Fox News this morning? I
Who's
turned
that?
over and I was like, Percy Miller.
Percy
You know who
Miller.
that is? Yeah, he's the
Master
CEO of
P.
Broadus Foods. Correct. That's one sharp motherfucker.
Now he is, man. I always liked him. Like, I never liked his music. I'll be honest with
I
you.
mean,
I
it is what it
never.
was, man.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
what it was. Like, but I never listened to his music or anything like that. I never like his music, but I like him. His business sense and stuff like that. Like,
Yeah, he was sitting there talking. He's like, man, diversity hiring, that's bullshit. He didn't say that as Fox News, but it's like, yeah, you do that in Black History Month, that's great. You hire people that get the job done. If it could be someone from your neighborhood, that's great. I'm like, damn, I didn't know who it was because it said Percy Miller. And then I fucking looked it up, Broadus, CEO of Broadus Foods. I'm like, oh, shit. I know who the fuck that is. God damn, Master P. It was awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think his son is getting paid to play in the NIL. They asked him about
Wow.
that shit, too.
You know what? Our lead is goddamn filled up. We only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams available. What the fuck?
Nice.
Oh, that's nice. I'm looking, I'm like, oh shit. Oh wow.
Are you still playing every day on the league, or is it just every weekend?
I was gonna start it every day. If one game a day just started, because I feel like you'll stay engaged if it's one game a day, and then by the 20th day we already in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Regardless if the person play or not, you can go in there and if you don't want to do, well, you can go in there and say, well, I'm gonna put my game on open, so when they might give you the win, they might not. But if I do it every day, just get us used to doing every day. We all play online every day. Everybody here is online every day that I see. Like that's why I come to your rooms no matter what. You online every day. You every other day something.
Just Thursday through Sunday.
Okay, Thursday through Sunday. That's a good thing to keep in mind.
I'm
there.
sorry. Yeah, Thursday through Sunday. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Thursday through Sunday. That's a good thing to keep in mind. I got you.
Yeah,
so,
just because I'll get fucked up when I play video games. So I can't be doing this shit at a fucking school day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I feel that's discipline.
I may get on in the morning, like in between like emails and meetings and shit, just like look at something and then get off, But I don't like get on and play.
I got you. I'll keep that in mind. Thursdays. So basically, you said Thursdays to what?
Sunday night.
Sunday. So you're only gonna miss Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You only gonna miss 3 games.
Yep.
So that ain't too bad. Yeah, you the Eagles. Y'all whole division is filled up.
Oh, I'm still in it? Oh, shit. I forgot. I thought it was a new one or something. I was confused.
Yeah, you still the Eagles.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's why I said everybody, we just gotta go now. So I'm gonna send a message to everybody and tell them, hey, league will start every day. I see it's filled up. We got enough people. We really do.
Is there a game today?
Huh?
Is there a game today?
No, you ready. I'm going to play my game, and then I'm going to go ahead and advance it. But I'm going to go ahead and be in the room to let people know. I'm going to do it through the app. Hey, PF is advancing. Let me start the room on the app. because people is ready to go. And then I'm gonna announce, I'm gonna give the first $1,000 away, me, for the person who wins the Super Bowl, so we can really get it popping. Then keep everybody engaged. Yeah, keep everybody engaged. Because now, if we can play a game a day, and everybody have a chance to win $1,000 in our league, you got a money maker going on. It's real simple,
Right.
You say you gonna.
That's what I decided with the racing. Just to
Yeah. I don't blame you. Yeah, yep. Because now you can pop shit and lose your money at the same time, and I know you're gonna show up for the racing. Like I was like, man, I gotta really be on the racing. Like keep my dates involved because I be playing tournaments and shit like that for money. So I really need to keep up with it.
Yeah, it's just people will play it and things like what do you call it, like Need for Speed, and they can't do it, and like it sucks. But well, yeah, dude, like you can't just jump into Madden and fucking play.
Nah.
If you don't play it, it's the same shit. Or 2K, you can't shoot a 3-pointer if you don't fucking practice it. I mean, I can't shoot a 3-pointer and I practice it, but whatever.
Put everybody's name in X. Yeah, I'm gonna be on my game now because I was just hoping to get enough people. Once we got enough people, I figured you can do what you need to do and start letting people know you can play for money and shit. But you got to put up the money first. That's what I realized. To get people, you got to do it.
That's what I did. I was like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. It's for fun to get people engaged, man. You know. That's all.
Because if you ask people to put money in, then they get really, it's not fun, and people get pissy.
Exactly. I was like, well, you know what?
It's not the intent.
Yeah, it's not the intent. So, danger time. Yeah, there you go, Dylan. Yeah, I'm gonna write a nice little. You're gonna get the message too. I'm gonna write a nice little thing to say the league will be officially starting every day from this day on. So if you didn't play your game today, it will be advanced to the next week, and the winner get $1,000. Point blank like that. I've been waiting for it too. Like, you want to get a certain amount of people. Like with the racing thing, I think you got a nice,
Well, that's why we're restarting it over, because the people who said they were going to do it didn't start it, so that's why we're starting it over. And we got a better time for everybody, I guess.
Yeah, I see.
Me on the weekend. I'm fucked up. I'm here. I'm available.
Yeah, but I'm going to try to keep my time like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to definitely try to keep my, BUDGT. That's crazy. I'm spell it just like that. Y'all are a cool bunch of people to play with too, man. I ain't gonna front.
Good, man. Except for one person. I don't know who it is, but
we always gonna have one that fuck it up. That's just how it is, Rockstar.
Only if they lose, that is.
Okay, they gotta lose. Okay.
Yeah, you know that guy. I don't know who it is, but they always got that guy.
You gonna lose. I don't give a fuck how good you are.
I expect it.
Yeah, you gonna lose. I can promise you.
$788 George Madden. What the fuck? Huh.
Yeah, we got a lot of people. I'm going down the line and looking at the board and sending everybody the same, adding them to the room. Money Man Jones. There you go, baby. Welcome to PF Lee. Let me go write this shit up. Who that singing?
Dave Matthews.
Oh, Dave Matthews?
Back for when I was in fucking high school. A long time ago.
I like that shit. Time. Killing that shit. Like, you know, my favorite music is classical music and shit. So
yeah, I'm a huge fan myself.
Yeah, man.
I took 2 electives in college, and my dad said, "Don't waste them on bullshit." So I took jazz appreciation and classical appreciation. Loved it. The first thing homeboy said was like, "Hey, don't dog Kenny G. He's one of the richest jazz musicians of all time." I'm like, fair enough. You're not real jazz, but he sells a shit ton.
Yeah, that's not real jazz. So.
But he's the richest.
Yeah, I don't know what they. Yeah, but a lot of people don't know that when they be talking about jazz, like, you know.
That car ain't it.
That car ain't it.
This is all over the track. I need a wiggle. Might as well.
Damn. The lead is really full. I don't got nobody. I only got 2 games.
So somebody's like, oh, that's the worst team ever, but fuck, I don't care.
Nah, you're gonna shake shit up. Like, people don't be realizing franchise is different. You and Sir Charles gotta play a game.
Charles and I do?
Yup. Everybody got somebody to play. That's your first game of the season.
But when does it start?
He got to be online and you got to be online. He ain't online.
I know that, but right now, is what you're saying?
Yeah. Anytime. Yeah. I sent a message.
I know how it works. I just didn't know if it started already.
Yeah, it started. So I sent out a message. In the room.
I saw it. I didn't read it.
Yeah, it's all good. Yeah. So I sent it to everybody in the group. I want to know if we can make our rooms bigger because it's only allowing me to put 16 people in there.
I think that might be the limit.
Yeah, I think it is.
Just have room 1 and room 2.
Huh?
Have room A and room B, one or two. You know?
Yeah, that's true.
You don't need that many motherfuckers talking at once anyway.
That's true. But I was gonna let them know to be on your app.
I got you.
Just be on the app. Don't be in the room. You know.
Gotcha.
Let us know what's going on in the app. Not
Gotcha.
Not in the room. Like if you got a game schedule it through the app, the PlayStation app. Because you can actually play your game remotely from your phone. All you got to do is bring your joystick or a tablet and Bluetooth your remote. So it really ain't no excuse because I play it off my tablet. That's what I was trying to do that day when y'all was getting the racing going. Yeah. I was trying to get my remote thing, but it wouldn't let me do it. It kept going to my phone. I was like, I must have to delete one of them or something because I want it on my tablet so I can see it a little better. You know, the game. So I gotta wait till my man come online.
I guess it's done storming for now. Supposed to get 2 inches of rain this weekend. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
Rockstar like his game Thursday through Sunday. That's
Yes, sir.
yeah, that's yeah. I feel like this is where my true friends at anyway on the game. I really do.
Nowadays,
yeah, nowadays I really do, because you know everybody can talk to each other, joke with each other, and nobody really get upset. You know, you go outside and say something to somebody, they want to shoot you. Shit is crazy. Oh, a rock star, he's racist. Come on, shut the fuck up. Oh, nobody got time for that bullshit.
That's what you hear.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh my God.
For me, dude, it's like all week I entertain clients, eat, bar, drink. So when on the weekend, dude, I don't feel like going.
I feel you,
man. Like
I feel you.
I can not talk or I can talk. You know. Sometimes I'll go quiet for a little bit because I just don't feel like talking to it.
Yeah. But the thing about it, nobody gonna judge you for what you say. They either gonna laugh at it or be like, I don't want to hear what he got. I'm gonna mute this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. That's what I like about it. So you can't. Yeah. I'm 51 years old, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't got to see a lot of things in life. Gonna see a lot more. Like tomorrow, I'm going to buy an RV. Me and my uncle, I was like, yeah,
RV,
yeah, like. Yeah, man.
Well, I'll be sure to hit you up next NASCAR race because it's awesome to have a pimp-ass RV for a NASCAR race, bro.
All right, man. I would love to go there.
You should go.
Yeah, no. I'll go. No. I've been to the to the qualified.
Have you been in an RV? Have you
I haven't. No, I haven't. So when you said that, yeah, I said, I want to see that because my friend, I'll never forget it. Stan took me to the NASCAR thing. And, you know, I'm not like the ignorant black guy. If I never did something, I can't say I don't like it or not. So I went with him, and I was like, oh, shit. Okay.
Were you surprised how many black people there were there? Were you surprised how many black people were there?
I mean... I felt like, you know, some black people like it. You know what I'm saying?
There's rednecks and grease monkeys everywhere, buddy. No matter
exactly. They just fix cars and shit. I learned that, like, because Stan was like a perfect example. Like, he'd take me to the NASCAR racing and shit, and I go with him. Like, okay, I get it. You know what I'm saying? I want to know what this is about. But that shit loud, and them fucking cars be moving.
Your chest, too, dude. You feel your chest. I'll tell you something you really got to check out. It's called World of Outlaws. It's those little sprint cars with the funny wings on top that go around a quarter-mile dirt track. They slide around. Dude, it talk about loud and feeling your chest, dude. You gotta cover your beard because dirt goes flying in your beard. It's fucking cool, dude. If you haven't seen it, you gotta see it at least once, man.
You know what cars I like? I like the Le Mans cars that's racing through. That's the one I like. Yeah, I love those, man. I love those motherfuckers.
The only racing I don't like is drifting because it's not fucking racing. I don't understand drifting.
Yeah.
Take on a dirt track or snow, man.
Well, I played that, what's that drifting shit, like for the cars they had where I used to play that shit. But I prefer Gran Turismo of everything. That's like the...
Yeah, so there's another game. It's called ACC for short, and it's for free on PlayStation. So I downloaded it because it has a huge gaming sim racing population because it's cross-play, computer, all that shit.
Oh, wow.
And I turned it on, and I was like, I mean, they have a lot of tracks. They have like the track in Austin, which I liked, but we don't have that. But it's like, I don't know, it seemed not cartoony, it seemed video game. It didn't seem very realistic.
Okay, got you.
Cars and shit, you know.
I got you.
It's for free. You can stream it on.
I tried it. I'll try it out.
I mean, I played it for 5 minutes, dude, 5 seconds. So I'm not that good of a judge, but it doesn't look as good, and it doesn't have a VR. So
I'm gonna say this: Gran Turismo is like the show to me. The best baseball game ever is the show. The best racing game to me is Gran Turismo. The best football game is Madden. They used to have another one back in the only one. So they used to have one back in the days, but another one. But Madden is it. I don't care what nobody say. Madden is it. Madden is it. For me. I don't want to play nothing else. Basketball, I was feeling basketball, but what fucked me up with basketball is like, yo, you got to keep playing every year to keep your skills up. And I just didn't, I just like, that was just too much for me. I was like, fuck.
I play very little now, and I can tell the difference. I'm like, honestly, I only play just to bullshit everyone.
Yeah, I get it. I get it through how y'all be playing, but it's like, I just hate having to go back through all that shit, practicing, shooting the ball. Man, that shit take time. And if you try to buy your way through it, your man don't be good. So.
Well, the man's good. You're just not good at using it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. But when you earn all that shit, go to the park and do. It's a little different. Wife just made it back with the food. Nice, right? Yeah, that's clutch. Yeah.
I got this morning. I got to do a little work. Do a little work for an hour. Friday, but put a fucking roast in the crock pot, man. I got meat all weekend, bro.
Yo.
I went to the store and they had these. They had sale on roast. I didn't know. It was like $20 roast for like $7. I bought 3 of those motherfuckers. That in my freezer. Like, it's getting hot, and you know, crock pot's not too good for heat, but I don't give a fuck, man. I'm gonna pass up a good deal on meat. Grass-fed meat, yes sir.
Yeah, I go to the butcher. I got a butcher by my house, man, and I be getting the meat from there, the oxtail, all that shit. The hamburger, it's different. It tastes. I don't go to the grocery store, man. I got a butcher by me, man. That shit is beautiful.
Shit adds up, though, man. You get those cuts of meat from a butcher.
Yeah, it do. It do.
I mean, you taste it. You taste the difference.
Yeah, it definitely.
Now, I took a client to Benihana's. I haven't been to Benihana's in like 20 years, right? And it was just ridiculous, the fact that me and the customer were there, because we were laughing. We were next to like families with kids having a birthday and shit. So we had like the steak and shrimp and chicken fried rice, and they brought out these 2 fillets, and they're like, oh, it must be the whole table. But they sliced out each fillet. It was like 6-7 ounce fillet, and it was one for each person. So I looked at the tab after, because I don't give a shit about paying for it. I looked at the tab, I was like, holy shit. It's like, well, it's expensive. I'm like, no. $70 for 2 people. I mean,
that ain't bad.
Steak costs $60-70 anywhere else. And we
got
that
ain't bad.
Fried rice and shit.
Yeah, that wasn't bad.
I thought Benihana was expensive, but it was lunchtime. So.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, that's a pretty good fucking deal for a fillet. The shrimp.
Yeah.
I mean, everything's covered in garlic butter and oil and shit. Not healthy, but it tastes good.
What part of Texas you live in?
Houston.
Houston, okay.
The energy capital of the world.
Yeah. I got a friend that lives in Houston. I tell you what, when I go check him, I'm definitely hit you up. I told you I'm about to get an RV, so I know I'm going to be down by Houston.
How big of an RV? Like, wait, are you going all out? Like, one of the fucking things?
Nah. It's just enough for... I say with 2 people comfortably. Gotcha. I put a picture of it, the size of getting and shit.
The sky's the limit with that bullshit.
Yeah.
Goddamn $2 million fucking RV.
No. You could have left it in there, man. Yeah, you leave it in there. I know you always are.
The one with the avocados this year.
Okay. I'll put it right here. Thank you. I was going to go ahead and, you can get my uncle one.
Django.
Move, Django. God damn, Django. Greedy. You can get my uncle his. I'm sure he's ready to eat.
Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Thank you.
And with very little time left on the play clock, Pat Carroll's going to call timeout.
I got you.
2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Yeah, my wife. Oh, wait.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the wide, and they hold him to just a yard.
Here's Smith now on 2nd down. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Smith going to throw on 3rd and 1. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, Parker. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
A nice run here early on, and it took a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche.
Move, Django.
Change, right?
Oh, damn it. Greedy ass.
That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They run again with Walker. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 46 yards rushing so far, and this is just their first possession. They've got a new set of downs here.
Pretty good.
Walker now in 1st and 10. Get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Second and a couple. Straight ahead, Walker. And he is in for a Seattle touchdown. Kenneth Walker, a 16-yard touchdown run. And Seahawks are an extra point away from drawing level. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Jason Myers now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. It's across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. The long drive last time out for this offense, Charles, if you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Here's Prescott. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 3rd and 3. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
A lot depending on the spot there, and he got it, but it wasn't by much, was it? I remember Coach Madden talking about, depending on which foot the official used, that would tell you whether you got the first down or not. You want that upfield foot to be the one that spots the ball, don't you?
And you and I have the luxury of a couple extra views here in the booth, and he did get it, but not by much. Credit the tackle there to Uchenna Nwosu. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Gonna run again here with Pollard. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. To throw is Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. is caught. And they bring it to the ground just shy of midfield. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that fourth down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
So a chance to breathe easier now. 1st and 10 after the fourth down conversion. Prescott to throw it. On the left side, Gallup's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage. The drag route can be effective when it's run well.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they say it's incomplete.
Then their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott. This is caught. It's close. Touchdown! Cowboys! 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Aubrey good with the PAT. This is score 13-7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Now a first down throw. It's Smith. Now wasted time going right back to DK Metcalf. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
Well, he's been a busy man in this first half. They've targeted him quite a bit, including both plays here to start this drive. And until that defense starts reacting a little better, they may just keep going back to him.
Play action. Here's Smith. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They put timeout, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Smith. This one into the hands of Metcalf.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Smith. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. This Cowboy defense looked ready for that third down pass. Brings up fourth. So with 1 second left in the half, that is the field goal unit. This a 43-yard attempt. Myers' kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
It's fucking heavy.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. But Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the... He's got him in, complete. It's a big play there for Seattle. 45 yards.
And you'll find some version of this play in just about every playbook in the NFL. It's an X-post cross. So play action, you let the X-receiver get downfield and start working right to left across the formation. What a beautiful throw. And it all comes together for big yardage.
So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Walker. And touchdown, Seattle. Ken Walker, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Now Myers for the extra point. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead.
Oh, man.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels
feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just already know our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
On second down, it's Pollard, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
On third down, it's Prescott. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now Prescott. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Ferguson. He's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
A second down throw for Prescott.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. It's a gain of 34.
You can feel the effort all the way up here. He tried his best to get there. Didn't quite make it, but down around the 2-3-yard line. Got to love the effort, and especially the big play that gave his offense a great opportunity.
Pollard will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. And he's not going to push his way forward. He's going to be stopped at the 2-yard line. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. Well, obviously you can take the field goal here and tie it, or you can be gutsy. What are you doing?
Oh, man, come on. Let's be gutsy. Let's go get it. Because to me, after this drive in this spot, a field goal feels like a disappointment. Go get it done, and let your team know you're with them.
Well, on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. They throw for it on 4th and goal at the 1. And the Seahawks able to come up with a goal line stand. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well.
There he goes, right side. DK Metcalf. The race is on. Touchdown. DK Metcalf. 99 yards. And the Seahawks are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. So how about that for a backbreaker? Again, 99 yards.
And how about the audacity of the play call? When you're backed up that close to your goal line, usually you're just trying to run some type of a wedge play, a quarterback sneak, a dive, anything to try and create some room and take care of the ball. But that's confidence in your offensive line that they'll protect the guy throwing it, and he finds his guy for 99 yards. I love what they just did.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Play action now. Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the third quarter. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. He'll find Lamb crossing the formation for the catch. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Throwing. Prescott. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Prescott now. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 10. On play action, Prescott. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack. This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from Seattle. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. To start the drive. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
I think what we just saw there, partner, was linebacking speed that can trump O-line power. We see that at times because he filled the gap before the offensive lineman could get to the next level and take him on.
They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. To throw is Smith. He'll find Metcalf. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
And every time you step on a field, coaches are always going to talk about how important tackling is in a ball game. In this one, especially so. You can't allow these guys to break free and get extra yards after contact, but that's exactly what happens here. That can't continue as this game goes on.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Kenneth Walker. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
2nd and 10. Back to throw, Smith. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Defensively going forward, they're going to have to watch out for him on plays just like that. It's a drag route across the field, and they're trying to free him up and let him run after the catch. That won't be the last time we see that play, and it works there to pick up a first down.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them. And boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Just beating the play clock, Smith. Outright to Smith and Jigba. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. On the give, it's Walker. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone, 1st down. Walker with another carry. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. Justin Matabike firing across the line there and planning him for a loss. Here's Smith. Forced out to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. No score after 1 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, here's Walker. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. They'll run for it. It's Walker. And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. So he needed 1. He ended up getting 3.
And I really like the way he ran that one, too. That's really intelligent running because oftentimes a running back can get too greedy. Try and hit the home run on a play where you just need a few yards. Well done there, making sure he got the 1st down and not worrying about trying to get a touchdown.
This on 1st and goal. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. On 2nd down, it's Walker. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
Like what we saw right there, good running down near the goal line because that was a really good drive. They were able to possess the ball, have some early success moving it downfield, and then clearly the most important thing, finishing things off with the ball in the end zone.
Jason Myers now for the extra point. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A short throw caught by Andrews. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They run over center with Mitchell. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was. And now it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Mitchell. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. Complete to Likely.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or 2. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Here now, 2nd and 4. From the gun, Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, but that'll fall incomplete.
The great coaches said football is a really simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. On 1st down, it's Smith. Smith and Jigba with a grab. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's 2nd down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Hey, let's go. Let's go, sunshine. Let's go, baby. Hey, watch the ball. Cover. Right, boys, let's keep it up.
Play action. It's Smith. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Now Geno. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Armour-Davis. And the Ravens are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
They'll dump that one off to Mitchell. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
From the 47, it's second and 5. Jackson. This one into the hands of Aguilar. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 23 yards the pickup there. So first and 10 now from the 30. Jackson. To the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. And Jackson throwing once more. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
Had no command that time. They didn't put a little too much heat on it, don't you think?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute ball. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Jackson. Throwing right side here, taken in by Bateman. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 4th down. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The final shot here before break. Smith, he lets it fly for Lockett. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air. That's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ball game. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
They go play action with Jackson. He's got his man downfield. That's Bateman. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 51 yards. And the Ravens come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. DJ Dallas to return it from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now a first down throw. It's Smith. Throw out wide to Walker. And down he'll go at the 25. Now 2nd and 3. Straight ahead, Walker. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
Back to Walker on first down. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. And now they're in the hurry-up. They run again with Walker. And he'll get about 3 up close to the 35. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. Gino now to throw. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. 2 first downs have them up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. Running left is Walker. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Here's Smith now on 2nd down. He tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Successive penalties have them looking now at a 1st and 20. Trying the right side with Mitchell. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
But obviously they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time. Well, there was 2nd and long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up. His time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens send their punter out now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll take this in at the 1-yard line. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop them at the line of scrimmage.
Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave them with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down. Back to throw, Smith. This is Fant on the short completion. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And Walker once more. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Here's 2nd down and 3. Up the middle, here's Walker. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
If they're going to get a first down out of this, they're going to have to earn it because there's been tough going in the interior there. And here we are on 3rd and 1. Be prepared. Brace yourself. Could be some contact going on.
Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. And everybody thinking about the possible field goal on 4th. It would be 58 yards from here. Smith going to throw on 3rd and 1. And this is going to be incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Desperation time for Smith on 4th down. And that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens have just about sewn up this football ball game. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that, because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. A short throw caught by Andrews.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Now 2nd and 5. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
I know you're looking at the scoreboard clock. We're getting near the end of this game. But they were in what was really called 4-minute offense. And that's practice, being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Here's 2nd down. Smith to throw. And that'll be incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
It makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long. Here's Smith. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The sack there by Roquan Smith. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Too far for a field goal. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Smith's going to throw it. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. He takes it and throws for the touchdown. And they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th. Wow. Wow. Charles, what a big drive late in the 4th quarter to take this lead.
And normally you're really excited if your offense has the ball late in the game. But I think this crew is really excited to have their defense go back out there, because they haven't surrendered a point in the 4th quarter yet. They've helped make this comeback possible with their defensive play. Now they get a chance to finish this game off.
Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead is now 14-10. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Jackson. connecting with Aguilar. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Jackson. That's complete with Zay Flowers with it. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Well, this offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here first down. Now Jackson. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Phenom, what's up, man? Sir Charles.
Chuckles.
What's up, man? You sound like you hiding. Oh, yeah. Okay, I got you.
Robert. To put you asleep. Don't do it.
Well, you can get on some Madden. I can, whoop your ass in that and give you a bad day. Yeah, he go to your enemy. And you still got to see that motherfucker at least 2 times. That's fucked up. The good old Giants.
That was awesome.
That always been y'all problem. Since Bill Parcells left, y'all never could make no good trades.
I'm in the theater by myself. I just airballed. That's pretty awesome. God damn it. Made my first 3-pointer, airballed the second one, bricked the last one. Thought I had a hot hand. I need what? I might have, I don't know if I have that actually. I don't know. Oh shit. God damn it.
So I had this couple from Florida.
Yeah.
So while her husband was having surgery, didn't know what to do, telling her, I was like, well, you know, you're a couple blocks from Times Square. Go have fun while your husband and gonna be there for about 6 hours. Why? She's watching the news and she's scared of the subway. I'm like, that's not happening around here. I said, that's not happening around this area. What's in the bad?
Where's she at?
So I told her to go to Bloomingdale's up the block. I said, don't pay attention to it. I said, all that shit is happening in the hood.
And?
But it's amazing how the news is just scared you. And you just...
I think it's just illegals right around everywhere.
Yeah, it is.
Man, he couldn't pay me to go to New York. I mean, you could, but it'd be a lot. You coming, Charles?
Yeah, you in it?
Yeah. I'm gonna piss real quick.
You know, that's a process, man. You're not in the gym. It's a spurt. Hey, Black. Let's go. Hurry up, man.
Hey, who you rushing, motherfucker? What you rushing to get the ass whipping? Oh, yeah, it's going to be a good game. Cleveland Browns. What's up, bro?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Cleveland Browns Stadium on the shores of Lake Erie. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Cleveland Browns.
Woo! We got it. It's my wife's team. She's from Cleveland, so you from Cleveland, right?
Here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone.
Man.
No room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
He's trying to study the game, man.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Eluding the pressure right, and he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls, or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, they always talk about playing great team defense, and that was an excellent example right there. Everyone on assignment. No one in the wrong spot.
Passing the 2, passing the 2, passing the 2.
They'll try the air now with Watson. He's got the connection to Cooper. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up.
Going 24 on the outside, baby, on the outside.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson.
Good D, fellas. Ooh, I think he's going to fake it.
Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
On 4th down, Corey Bojorquez gets set to punt for Cleveland. And back deep is DJ Dallas. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position. Well, that run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he powers his way up past the 30. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat on blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. First down, Seahawks. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. He'll get 4 yards on the carry there, and we will get to the end of the first quarter of play. We're scoreless after 1. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2, as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. They'll try the air now with Smith. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there. To throw is Smith. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's 2nd down. Now to the ground, here's Walker, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher, 3rd and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. It's caught, Lockett. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 15-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Walker. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher, 3rd and 6.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line, he provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
So they need 6 yards here on 3rd down. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down tries so far on this drive. Now Gino. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. On comes the Seahawk kicker here on 4th down. It's Jason Myers from the left hash. This from 37. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. The Browns trying to get back and set quickly here. Time ticking away. A shotgun snap for Watson. To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Handoff up the middle. Hunt. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. Here's Watson. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. They go up the middle with Chubb. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Eighth play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Now Watson. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out. But his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
Hopkins' kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Second half ready to roll. 2 field goals, the combined output in half number 1. Could be first touchdown wins. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, the first half very even. I mean, really in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the 3rd quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
45 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Smith on 3rd down. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. Here's Nick Chubb as they try to fire up this run game. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Here's Watson. And that is taken in by Njoku. Touchdown, Browns. David Njoku. 39 yards, and the Browns have taken the lead. To was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got him this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
And the kick is no good, but there are flags behind the line. He's going to get bailed out. I think this is going to be a roughing call. Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead is now 10-3. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Hands it to Walker to begin the series. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
It's complete to Lockett. No, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Ken Walker, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd.
It took them until the final minute of the 3rd quarter to get their first touchdown of the ball game, but now they're right back in this. They needed something on this drive to really change their fortunes, get them headed in the right direction, and they got it with the touchdown run.
Extra point up and through by Myers, and we are even at 10 apiece. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Browns drive about to get started. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Watson now to throw. This complete to David Bell. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Hunt will try going up the middle. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's see what we're going to do here.
2nd and 5. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. it's Watson.
Mm.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 30. Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down.
Yeah. Game in the fourth quarter. You and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And you came through with a nice catch right there.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt to the 27-yard line.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 7.
Passing number 8.
Watson.
Across the middle to the tight end. Get him. Cool. We got him, man. Yep, we got him. Yeah, we're going to throw an interception here, baby. We're going to throw an interception here. He's going to try to pass it. Let's go ahead. Let's do that. Number 8. Yep. Boom. Good tackle, baby.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Let's see what we're going to do here. Okay.
They'll come to the line now.
85, number 8. Get on him. Number 85. Get on him.
Back to throw, Watson. They set up the screen to Chubb.
Caught me with that one.
Break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. Extra point good by Hopkins, and that makes it a 17-10 score. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Here's first and 10. Here's Walker to start the drive. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Smith. He'll find Metcalf. And Metcalf going to have the Seahawks first down as he'll be brought down at the 38-yard line. Smith. Now wasting time going right back to DK Metcalf. Gosh, given the time in the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so, but it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Smith's going to throw it. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 39. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. First and 10 here. Smith to throw. Over the middle, that's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
That's a nice job right there, partner, because they were able to work down the middle of the field, working in the seams, because I think defensively, they were guarding the sidelines, trying to keep them from getting out of bounds. They took what they gave them, and it was successful.
Throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Here's Smith. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And remember now, if field goal does you no good, this is touchdown or bust territory. So they took a late shot for the end zone, but the defense, as they've been all game long, up to the task.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, and it's incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Here we go on 4th. Smith. Pass taken in. He's been tied in. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open, he has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from. But for the defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
And now they're going to go for 2 and a possible win as this crowd rises to make things difficult. They'll try and run it in. And he's going to get in for the 2 points. It was an incredibly gutsy call, but they've taken the lead by a point late in the game. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. This is 1st and 10. Watson to throw. Pass complete to Bell. And he'll have a 1st down to the 45, but the tackle comes inbounds. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ballgame. Two timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. To throw, Watson. Completes to Njoku. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
Here's 1st down. And trouble trying the middle here. And he stopped immediately there. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. So now it all comes down to Dustin Hopkins. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. This will be from 53 for the win.
He missed one earlier. Let's see if he's going to do it again. Yes, baby.
This kick is not going to get there. It's short and no good. And that'll keep this a 1-point game. So a field goal that could have won it went awry. Pretty good distance field goal. It wasn't a chip shot, but still, that one's going to stick with him for a little while, you'd have to think.
It is, and I know that he missed that one, and they walk off the field, and obviously they don't feel great about themselves. They just lost a game. But this is where the proficiency of kickers actually comes back and hurts them, because they've gotten so good that we expect them to make just about everything, and we forget that.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field.
Magic Boy Matt.
Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll start on the ground with Hubbard. And he'll work it ahead to about the 28, gain of 3.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
Second down, Young. He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. And Young's throw there incomplete.
And, partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on first down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
Young now from the 50. And that is incomplete.
I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week. But they failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Young. That is caught. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. That's a fourth down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
Charles, their first drive of the game, and already they're taking chances here, but they get the fourth down conversion. I'm curious, do you think that that's something they game plan for on the opening drive if it came up, or is that something that happened organically?
I think that they game plan for it, Brandon, and when you think about it, let's just say it. The word analytics is a big part of how everyone looks at a game nowadays, but it's not just the analytics. It's a coach willing to be daring, willing to be bold, and they certainly were there.
This a 2nd and 7 from the 37.
Young to throw it.
Adam Thielen, back-to-back catches.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 16. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Well, this is what you want to see from your rookie quarterback on an opening drive, Charles. He looks cool, he looks calm, he looks collected in marching them down the field.
And, Brandon, I just think the game continues to change and evolve because we're calling these guys rookies. But, you know, they've thrown the football so much at a younger level now. Way more so than what we saw when guys came into the league when you and I came through.
And also just the way, in particular to him, Charles, how he handles himself in meetings.
And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown.
Chuba Hubbard,
a 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Panthers put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off.
DJ Dallas to return it from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10
at their own 23.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Sunday.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 2.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith on the move to his left.
He completes this to Walker.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, you know, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, you know, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Thank you, babe.
From the gun, it's Walker.
Yeah.
Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Smith on third down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. First target, first catch, and a first down.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
They'll run on first down with Dallas. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. So from just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9. Tossing this out wide to Dallas. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. Throwing now is Geno. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 28. A nice pickup of 17 yards.
Boy, everything clicking on this drive. He's 4 for 4 now, and that throw, maybe the best of the bunch. This offense is really humming, and they pick up another first down.
Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
Again, it's Walker. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Now 2nd and 9. Straight ahead, Walker. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Geno now to throw. His pass caught at the 4. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They snap it to Smith. Touchdown, Seahawks. DK Metcalf from 4 yards out. And the Seahawks' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Myers connects on the PAT, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. As this offense takes the field again, it's been a while since they've been out there. We just saw that long touchdown drive by the opposition. But remember, when this crew was out here last, Charles, they scored as well.
And let's make sure we give the offensive staff some credit, and especially the offensive coordinators, because we spoke with both of them in the lead up to this game, and both were really confident in their game plans. They felt like they had scouted their opponents and focused on specific areas in practice this week to make sure that they were ready to go. And frankly, it looks like they both did an excellent job.
Now we'll see if those game plans can keep this streak of touchdowns going here. Yeah, maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
Young's throw here on target to Hurst. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, no.
Here's a diving catch right side. 18 yards that time to push him up, first and goal.
I know that rookie quarterbacks have to earn veteran receivers' trust. Maybe we saw that on that play with that type of effort, huh?
Yeah, helping out the rook with a heck of a catch.
Here we go.
Here is Young. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far, even backed up late. They're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
The Seattle defense, they haven't broken yet. Coming up here on a third and goal situation. Sanders looking for a lane, but none to be found for Sanders as they stop him short of the line to gain. Oh, he fakes a spike. But it's not going to work. He'll go down. They got him. He couldn't get the ball away on fourth and goal. And the Seahawks able to come up with a goal line stand. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And from here, might not be able to take a knee. Might need to run a play here that's close to their goal line. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. The final shot here before break. Smith. Now wasted time going right back to DK Metcalf. And marking down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. Dallas now to return it from his end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Kenneth Walker, 74 yards. And the Seahawks come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
The extra point now coming from Myers. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Touchdown. Here's Myers to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. But Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, the bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
19 yards that time for number 19.
Watch out now. 50.
It's Young off play action.
He's
got Mingle. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one goes for 24 yards.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
First down, Young. To the right side and complete to Hurst. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Now a second down throw for Young. And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, they would have been a great time for their first pick, but instead it's 3rd down.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Panthers first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Again, it's Young. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Laviska Shenault, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Young to throw it. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in the football and come up with one more shot at the marker to try to keep this series going.
Well, this red zone is where the Seahawk crowd really makes it tough for an offense to communicate. It's 3rd down. Here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
This goes to the goal line. You got to be very careful with the offense calls rub routes. When I call a pick trying to screen you off from your coverage, does a nice job of avoiding that and helping force an incompletion.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. To the air once more, Young. And
It's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Here's 2nd and 3. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 126 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
A good run there on the right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
They run on 1st down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
On 2nd down, it's Walker. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. He'll find Metcalf. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Walker. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Walker with another carry. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
Smith's throw into the hands of Lockett. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. Now Geno. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Smith. Throwing right, and that's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On 3rd down, here's Walker. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. 145 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Walker. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late fourth quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on third?
I don't. I run the football and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that. Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Myers' kick is good, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Young to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs
game, Magic Boy, Matt.
Like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. They'll try for the first with Walker. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. Finally, defensively, they have a little clip to show positive for actually stopping him running the football.
It's been a really long night for them, hasn't it? So they got a little bit of a win there, but let's face it, the vision that he's had running the football has carried his feet to the open spaces and the big yardage all night long.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations, and you often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit pressure and quicker. And the pressure there, forcing.
And that's caught inside the 35.
Well, defensively there, you want to play it a little safe and keep the action in front of you. But you definitely aren't looking to give up plays like that. They still get the cushion of a 2-score lead, but don't give them freebies
Seattle.
Well, on one side of this, Charles, an impressive victory. On the other, I mean, you think about it, they scored in the first quarter, but then they didn't score in quarters 2, 3, or 4. They're going to have a lot of work to do before stepping back on the field.
Yeah, it'd be an interesting